may come down Sunday during the day or even Saturday, but I doubt it. She kind of hurt her foot a little bit, so she's well. It's been bad for a week or two. So she's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So if they take her off work or put her on work restrictions, we'll probably come down Saturday.
Waffle 28 is the best gun.
So
I'll show you guys.
Yep.
This is without all the add-ons. This is like what it looks like. And this is how fast
she works it. Yeah, it works tonight.
So fast. But the only problem about this gun is when you first use it,
Here, shut up. We're gonna put a board on there eventually. Just kind of, you know what I mean. Eventually, might, and we're gonna see how it looks without it. You know, and we're gonna bring. I'm gonna bring the fridge down whenever we come. I'll load it tomorrow or Sunday. Whenever we come down, we'll bring the new fridge. For what? Oh, what we're gonna do is just put a white. If you find something better, go ahead. But what we're just thinking is getting a white shelf. You know, like the shelves you buy. You know, and just put them over the top of it. Screw them to the cabinets. No, it's just literally it's a white shelf, like a. You buy that at Menards, and then the problem with that is you'd have to reinforce it in the middle. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know what you mean.
This is number 2.
Me and Ann looked at showers, and they still sell the exact same one, but you can't just, on that, of course, that model, you can't just buy the surround part, you gotta buy the top, the glass, everything. You know what I mean? Because some of you can buy just the, you know, the parts that go on the wall, and I think the one is not sticking very well, so a guy might be able to just take that one right off the wall without even wrecking it and just, you know what I mean? You were exactly right. There ain't gonna be no room there. Yeah. After you said that, Ann kind of talked about it with me. She's like, "Yeah, we're just gonna we'll just tell Mom to stick with what we got." And I would think just raising the shower head would make a huge difference for him. Feel like you have more room in there. Well, we got to do, if we raise it up, which I think we need to do. We should put something above the tub. You know, above the, where the shower head sits now. There should be something at least 6-8 inches taller than that. Otherwise, it's going to rot that sheetrock out over time because you're going to get lots of moisture and water up there if you're raising the. Right even now it gets a little bit of water. Now, if you raise that shower head up another 6-8 inches, you're really going to get some. You know what I mean?
Number 3.
What we're going to do is cut. So what I think can happen is that one panel that's all basically not on anyway. You know, the one where the one wall we're talking about where the water on and off is, you know, the shower on and off. It's got the shower head. I think we can just take that piece, that white piece, off by itself, and then no, what I'm gonna do is we gotta cut a hole in the wall and replace the pipe that runs from the valve all the way up to the shower head. So we gotta raise it up, and I want to put a copper pipe in there so it's rigid, so it's not so. You can grab the shower head. That's the problem now is I should have put a copper one in there, a hard line in there to begin with, but I just didn't want to have to do any. You know what I mean? But now there's, you know, I can get a PEX tool from Ness, and we can put. I want to put a hard line in, so we're gonna have to cut that wall open. And once we get that done, you know, get the shower head where you want it. All we gotta do is run a piece of sheetrock. Just screw the sheetrock in. Don't have to do any, you know, finish work on it. And then we'll just glue the piece of tub surround right back in where it is now, and just get some good glue. And then right above, you know, the top of the surround, we gotta do something. I mean, for me, tiling is easy, it doesn't take long. But anything we put up there, just something to keep moisture from getting to the sheetrock, so it amounts to. Yep.
Number 4.
Yeah, and I was actually thinking about running it right down the, you know, start at the window, running like a, I don't know, 4-inch, 5, 6-inch, whatever they are. I mean, some have like bowl rolls on them so they look finished. That's kind of what Ann wants. And then you run it from the window, run it like parallel janitorial cabin, you know, to the one wall, just on top of the shower, and then you run it back across the top wall underneath the shower head. And I was thinking of running one of those, you know, a strip all the way down to the floor next to the toilet. You know what I mean? Just to kind of make it a finished look. You know what I'm saying? You know. Yeah. Yep. Basically, you're outlining the shower with tile. Yep. Yep. And I'm thinking about if we don't. I don't know. I'm kind of torn both ways. I'll probably just tile around the tub. You know, the platform there. I don't want to take it out if I don't have to. And I figure we just cut the tile around it. And then put a nice caulk on the tile against the.
This one is if you like the camp.
As you stand, the piece you stand on in there, the drain and all that. You know, as of now, I don't want to take that up, but if we get into it and we have to, it's not that big a deal. You know what I mean? Because if you want, the only way we can get rid of having the floor stain is by putting some sort of ceramic tile in. And we have to do something with that shower wall eventually. So I guess that'd be the time to do it. I think Yvonne has got it in her head we're doing it, which is fine because it's not a huge project, you know. No, I talked to Anna, you know, yeah, we'd like to have you there for a couple reasons. It's just nice to have extra hands, and it teaches us tiling. You know, it's not hard. It can look, I mean, ceramic tile looks very high-end. And it is, but and it's not that hard to do, is what I'm saying. I mean, well, yeah, and I probably have some, but you buy bags of shims for that. It's not hard at all, Joe. I mean, it's really, the hard part about it is you can get
is really good to like to run around.
That's why it's nice to have a second person or a third person to, you know, hey, I need this one cut at this, because there's nothing worse than getting up and down.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
That's the worst part about doing flooring, is up and down. So if you have somebody there cutting,
ring a little bell, and thank you. It'll help me a lot.
You know, so I'm I'm not 100% sure if we'll take that whole